Glaxo and Wellcome, two companies, both founded in Victorian times by remarkable men. Burroughs Wellcome, founded by Henry Wellcome and Silas Burroughs, two Americans working in London. And Glaxo, formed out of the company founded by Joseph Nathan, a British emigrant to New Zealand. Today, one company, bringing together two remarkable traditions of pharmaceutical research and product development. Wellcome always believed in the importance of research. He once described investing in research as his only hobby, saying, "If you have an idea, I will give you the freedom to develop. Research is not only the business, but it is also my passion." Glaxo's in pharmaceuticals developed from Joseph's business interests in a general trading company, followed by the production of dried skimmed milk, the food that builds bonny babies. In 1905, the Nathan family registered the Imperial Dried Milk Company in London. The milk is sold under the Defiance brand name. A year later, the product is relaunched under the name Lacto. However, the Trademarks Office would not accept the name, so the company changed it. 2 years earlier, Henry Dale, a research student at University College London, had joined Burroughs Wellcome. Academic friends had advised him that by accepting such a post, he would be selling his scientific soul. Henry Wellcome suggests Dale investigates the pharmacology of the parasitic fungus ergot. His work on newly discovered histamine provided a valuable insight into the process of allergic reactions and was to have a far-reaching effect on modern medicine. 32 years later, he will receive the Nobel Prize for his to chemical transmission of nerve impulses. Wartime curtailed many research activities. Staff of the laboratories were much reduced, and efforts were concentrated on producing vaccines, antitoxins, and sera for the armed forces. Demand for Glaxo dried milk increased dramatically. To counter threats to food supplies, Lloyd George creates a Ministry of Food, charged with maintaining the nutritional level of the population. The need to set and maintain the quality of the Glaxo product leads to Alec Nathan recruiting Harry Jeffcott, a fellow of the Royal Institute of Chemistry. It was a decision which, perhaps more than any other, led to the company's move into pharmaceuticals. Shortly afterwards, Jeffcott recruits Alfred Bacharach, a food chemist and music lover who's working in the analytical department at Wellcome's plant in Kent, but who dislikes the long daily journey from his North London home. Jeffcott and Bacharach's work leads to the development of Glaxo's vitamin products, the first being Ostolin, a suspension of vitamin D in glycerin. Perhaps the outstanding single piece of research at Wellcome during the 20s and 30s was the isolation from the leaves of Digitalis lanata of the cardiac glycoside digoxin, allowing for a precisely formulated drug to be developed. In the world, digoxin is still a leading therapy for congestive heart failure. In 1935, Glaxo Laboratories is set up at Greenford in West London. In the Greenford laboratories, research is carried out on the production of the liver extract Examen for the treatment of pernicious anemia. Other areas of research include the synthesis of vitamin A and the isolation of bacterial antigens used in the synthesis of drugs. At Wellcome Chemical Research Laboratory, the antibacterial effect of sulfones is discovered, making possible the successful treatment of leprosy. In 1941, 5 of the largest British pharmaceutical companies, including Burroughs Wellcome and Glaxo, joined together to form the Therapeutic Research Council to pool the manufacturing facilities for new products among the member companies. Glaxo's inclusion is an acknowledgement of its growing importance as a pharmaceutical company. In 1942, Glaxo opens a small penicillin-producing plant in a disused cheese factory in Aylesbury. By August that year, Glaxo has filed a provisional penicillin patent, isolation of an antibacterial substance produced by mold. In December, Glaxo accepts an offer from Borough's Wellcome to share half the cost of the plant. Other penicillin plants are quickly established in Watford and Stratford, East London. In the United States, Dr. George Hitchings joins Borough's Wellcome. He begins his studies of purines and pyrimidines, realizing their importance in cell metabolism. 2 years later, he is joined by Dr. Gertrude Elliam. Together, they pioneer the biochemical approach to chemotherapy and conduct a systematic study of nucleic acid metabolism in microorganisms in human beings. Their approach revolutionizes drug research. Over the next 30 years, Wellcome develops a range of new drugs for the prevention and treatment of many different diseases. Glaxo emerged from the Second World War as a predominantly company. Major. The pace of significant increases. Engineering, technology, chemistry, and medicine lead to great changes in society. At Glaxo, Lester Smith continued actor in liver. In 19 he makes a breakthrough identity crystalline vitamin B12. For research work, Glaxo begins to in 1990, Glaxo starts researching the commercial action of cortisone. Culminates in 19 the basic range of inflammatory corticosteroids. One at Wellcome, Hitchings and purine. Its study becomes their innovation. In 1959, Glaxo begins its research on other antibiotics. Its rhiziofulvin, particularly in deep concentration processes used for the manufacture of penicillin, makes practical use of Sir Henry joins with the IX, Hillary and Tensing. On the they climbed it because it is there. Most retrievably, its entrance. Glaxo acquired renowned for several amphetamine. Wellcome in response to the increasing asthma, the Glaxo in 1973 he made additional anti-inflammatory such as aspirin to heal the Nobel Prize. Here, both companies at developed racine chloride, a histamine 2 block starts a new drug, the pain of abdominal surgery, within 7 years become the world's best-selling drug. At Wellcome, the development of the antiviral cycler is seen as it is first if program leads to the development of licensing retrovir. The benefit of it with the new Glaxo drug EC. Most is now